Hello, my name's Steve Weir, and I'm
So,
the marketing coordinator here in Southeastern Ontario. With me here today is Lisa McLean from LeBoat. Hi there, Lisa. Lisa is the
hello.
marketing manager for long haul markets, North America, Australia, South Africa, Asia, and Latin America with LeBoat. And she is with me here today to discuss bringing influencers into the region to experience LeBoat and the Rideau Canal National Historic Site, Ontario's only World Heritage Site. So let's get started, Lisa. I know you and I last year connected a few times on bringing influencers into the region. And perhaps you can tell me a little bit about the influencers that might be coming in this spring.
Yes, we actually get a lot of media requests that come to the region. We're always happy to host them and find a boat, whether we book them in advance or do last minute during peak. So typically we try to get them to come to the region for May and June so we can get the benefit of their audience to get out to the media early and to their influencers and to their audience to make sure that they're telling everyone to come to the Rideau Canal and the Kingston region, as well as the Thousand Islands, Brockville, and stay longer. So this year we actually have 2 TV shows confirmed. We're working with a new host. His name is Steve Bull. He used to work for Powerboat Television, but he has a new TV show called Waterways, and it's going to be airing on Global TV in 2023. So we're super excited to have him because we've hosted Powerboat Television twice, and they have an audience of over 2.1 million in Canada and in the US. So we always see a huge lift in website traffic as well as sales. And like you said, we continue to work with you guys because we do reach out to the local businesses. We reach out to the local RTOs because we always want to make sure we're communicating your messaging. What are your top restaurants? What are any new attractions? And what do you really want to feature on television? This year, we also have CTV News coming. So we're just working with them. Last year, we hosted Lauren Christie from CTV Morning Live. So we're hoping to have them come back this year. We have a German TV show coming over in early June. And the host name is Kai. He's a big outdoor adventurist. He's been on 3 LeBoat trips already. So he's really excited to come to Canada now that the borders are open. We also have another travel writer and influencer from the Quebec market, and her name is Jamie Danmark, who is also coming over. And we're looking forward to hosting her because we're always trying to let the Quebecers know that Ontario is open and we're welcoming their business. I think we all see a huge spike in our business traffic when there's construction week happening across Quebec. So we're trying to get them to come to the region, not just those 2 weeks in July, but come anytime between May and October. We also work closely with the RTOs, and we work closely with Destination Ontario and Destination Canada. So we have a group of destination travel experts coming from Australia this year who are going to experience the product and then take it back to their travel agents and tell everyone what a great trip it is to buy. And then we're working with a couple journalists as well from Destination Canada, but the Australia market to bring 2 of their journalists to the Rideau Canal. So that's just some of the trips we have booked for June this year. We have a ton of other requests that we're just going through and trying to coordinate schedules and get them booked. But we do want to thank RTO9 because you guys have always been fantastic to help support us, make sure that we can get them pre or post accommodations, and offer some great opportunities even outside of the Rideau Canal region.
Well, Lisa, that's wonderful. It's been great working with you over the past 5 years. It has been 5 years now, I guess, for LeBoat.
I know we're celebrating our 5th year anniversary this year, and we have 30 boats in the water. So we have hosted probably over 50 international journalists in the last 5 years. So we're reaching out to all of them to make sure that they're going back to their audiences. So the Planet D, Dave and Deb, we've worked with Mummy Gearist, we've worked with CTV, Travel Scope with Joseph Rosendo, as well as Great Canal Journeys. So reaching out to everyone to make sure everyone knows we're celebrating our 5th anniversary and repurpose their content that they put out in the last 5 years for us as well.
That's wonderful. Now, do you work with any PR firms or agencies to help get your message out?
Yes, we actually work with BD Charton, who helps us and promotes LeBoat at International Media Marketplace. They sometimes help us craft our media messaging, and they do media outreach. But to be honest, we get a ton of local journalists who have reached out to us before. Last year, we hosted Ottawa Life magazine. So Don Donovan, who's the head editor, he did our trip twice and featured us on the cover. We work directly with Canadian Geographic. So it's a mix of journalists coming to us directly, journalists that I've worked with in the past, as well as journalists that come to us through our PR agency.
Excellent. And lastly, the last question for you today, how can RTO9 help you deliver on your FAM tour goals?
I think you guys have always been really supportive. So make sure we have your key messaging on what's new and what's happening in your region. It's really great for us to know if there's any festivals or events or music or Canada Day celebrations, and we'll make sure that anything that's big and would really have a great impact in a story gets featured. You've always been supportive to help us work with the local restaurants or museums or local businesses to make sure we can feature more than just LeBoat. So you guys have always been fantastic that way. But I think just making sure that we get updates on what's happening in the region, because if you have something big going on, it always makes for a great story.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank you for your time today, and we'll look forward to getting out on the water with you this year.
Yeah, and I look forward to welcoming you and even some of the local businesses. If you ever want to come to Smith Falls and take a tour of our boats, we welcome everyone to come to the base. And we do have opportunities to promote your local businesses to the LeBoat clients too. So just get in contact with Steve or get in contact with me, and we're always happy to promote all the new local businesses and existing businesses from the RTO9 region.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Have a wonderful day now.
Thank you. Have a great summer and look forward to welcoming all of our international visitors back to the waterways and back to all of our small towns and villages in Ontario.